so vulnerable, poor little chap, that he needs to be taught. I'm Jo Fox and I'm Director of Murder in the Citizens' Jury. I love directing this show, just entertaining, and it has the amazing interactive element at the end as well, which really gets the audience thinking. And I know people have been discussing this play for quite a long time after they went home after seeing it. I had some friends message me the next day to say they were still discussing the issues. It's really cleverly written, and I think it's really worthwhile.
Exactly.
I'm Katie de Havilland and I've been playing the character of Naomi Price. Well, bless her, Naomi, she means well. She's not, I wouldn't say she's sort of an antagonist per se. She's one of these people, she's a bit naive, she's a bit of a sort of one for the system. She very much is a bit pretentious, she's a bit naive, she believes a lot in herself, but her delivery on things, she's very sort of confidently wrong. But then I think obviously by the second half, when things happen to her, she becomes a lot more sort of insulated, a bit more sort of self-aware, aware of the greater cause, and a bit sort of darker in her character and a lot more emotional, I think, as things go along.
I'm Matthew Meehan and I play the role of Steve. Steve is a farmer, but he's one that's sort of like taken over the farm because he wants to make money. He's the capitalism in the play. He represents the profiteering and stuff like that. The character is very antagonistic towards the rest of the jury members. He always provides the counterpoint to any argument. He's quite stubborn and he blocks a lot of the ideas that they put forward.
I'm Sarah and I am the chair of the Citizens' Jury. Sarah is a very passionate person. She cares deeply about the climate crisis and is very knowledgeable about it. Unfortunately, that does make her struggle to stay impartial a lot of the time. She's very passionate and she's very calculating, constantly observing other characters and trying to figure out how to make sure everything goes smoothly.
My name's Christine and I play Needles. Well, Needles is an 84-year-old woman. She's quite feisty, opinionated, very fond of her grandson. Would do anything for him.
Oh yeah, there's loads of drama because all the characters have got like a good backstory, and we start to sort of learn about their backstory as we go along, and they all bring a lot of say baggage to the situation. So there's a lot of drama and a lot of friction between the characters. But there's also the underlying theme that the impending climate crisis, and so we've got the doomsday climate clock in the background, constantly ticking us down to zero of when we're going to reach 1.5 degrees Celsius raise. So there's that really intense sort of dramatic feeling about that as well. Despite it having some relatively heavy issues to explore, it is actually quite a light-hearted and humorous play as well in places. And actually what's been lovely about doing this live now is that lines we didn't even realise were funny have made the audience laugh. So the audience have laughed in unexpected places each night, and each audience has sort of laughed at different lines as well. So there are a lot of funny, clever lines in it as well that Denise has done a great job of bringing in, because it can be a heavy subject. And we wanted to try and make people stay engaged with it and bring a bit of humour, but so there is a good bit of comedy in there as well.
The inspiration part of the show is the way that they're galvanising people to think about the issues at hand, and also the way that it's telling you that it's actually easier than you think to adopt these changes.
I'm Philip and I played the part of Robert, Director of Public Prosecutions. I'm the only person who's not involved in the citizens' jury because I come in to solve the murder that has taken place. I have to question everybody and find out what happened exactly and trying to ascertain the culprit, which I do in the end.
This show would be great for schools and colleges because a lot of them are trying to find a way to engage their students in some of the issues that really challenge us. And I think the most important one is the climate crisis. But it's also important not to scare them. A lot of children, a lot of adults too, are having climate anxiety. So this is kind of a fun way in a whodunit to share not the problems so much, but some of the solutions on offer and engage them with that. And the interactive element encourages them to actually vote on their own favourite climate policies, as if they were part of the Citizens' Assembly themselves.